Let's read this post. What is this? Jessica Pin says, women are least likely to get divorced if they marry men their own age. Okay. Women cannot be expected to settle down young if men are not also expected to settle down young. Reference point, no difference. 1 year, 3% more likely. 5 years, 18% more likely. 10 years, 39%. 20%, 95%. And then 30 years is like up here. Why is it doo-doo brown too? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Am I stupid, bro? Is this not self-evident? Like, obviously people with a larger age gap are going to divorce more often, right? Like, do I have to break this down? Number one, generally, they have less in common. And they say things differently due to their, like, varying amounts of, like world experience, right? They don't grow up together, or one of them is maybe, like, a little bit behind them. Like, and another thing, because the higher the age gap you go, the more diluted the pool is with, what are they called? Gold diggers. Like, 30 year gap? Are we serious? 90% of those are gold diggers waiting for some rich dude to die for their money. Or find the opportune time to divorce them and take half his assets. This isn't like rocket science. I don't think this demonstrates anything. Also, where's the fucking sources on this anyway? Also, why did she say like, why did she say women can't be expected to settle down young if men aren't? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Of course, men are also expected to settle down young. Like, the lack of critical thinking that went in this post is kind of astounding. The reason people aren't settling down young is primarily because of this shift in the culture, which disproportionately affects women, by the way. That you should be wild and free in your 20s and focus in your career and freeze your eggs and have your whole phase, or you'll regret it when you're 35 or something. That's what they push a lot of the time. And then the secondary effect is the economy. It's hard to settle down when you can't fucking afford shit, bro. Yeah, nobody can afford to. Yeah, well, that's the second point. Like, you can't afford to settle down. Nobody can fucking buy a house. Yeah. The average person who's in their 20s to 30s can't fucking afford it. The fuck you mean? Oh, it's expensive to settle down young. Men aren't. What? The main reason you know this, like, men need to be expected to settle down young is bullshit is because if a woman decides to settle down when she's young, has realistic expectations, isn't like holding out for some 6'5" Goliath millionaire athlete with a huge peepee who's also liberal, that doesn't exist, she'll find a guy within a year or two. But if a man decides the same thing and has like the same realistic expectations, it's way harder for him to find someone. This is also plainly obvious when you look at any dating app statistics, the ones that like actually show the dating app statistics publicly, and the gender demographic is split to like 90% women to 10% men. There's like 9 men on the app to every 1 woman, and then like most of the time they're bots anyway, you know? Like, I think biologically speaking, men in the majority of cases are always willing to settle down if they find the right girl. It's women who are the biologically designed. They're the fucking choosers, man. They're the gatekeepers of settling down. Gatekeep. Girl boss. 90% of men to 10% of women just toxic. Dude, shut the fuck up. Yes, you know what I meant. Obviously. I misspoke in my head. Yes, I meant 90% women to 10% men. And then there's 10 fucking men to every 1 woman. You did it again. You know what I fucking mean. I'm dyslexic in my brain or something. I don't know. I don't care. Stop fucking pointing it out. It's pissing me the fuck off. Shut up! You know what I mean. It doesn't matter. My point is... I forgot what my point is. Oh, yeah. Women are the gatekeepers. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. You know, like, you're the woman. You're picking the guy. And then the guy... Oh, there's a bunch of men all sitting in a row. And they're a bunch of, like... You know, for lack of a better word, you're the chicken that's picking out the rooster. You're picking out the cock. You know, no, the men aren't the ones like picking the hens. You're the one picking. How many times have we gone over this joke that like getting a man is easy? All you have to do all you have got to do is be nice to them. Like Nina Kasaka said that. Yeah, I mean, getting a man is easy. Like getting men to pay attention to you is easy. You just have to be nice to them. In what world are men not willing to settle down young when literally the only requirement to get their attention is to like be nice to them and have them be completely wrapped around your finger and loyal to you is just to be fucking nice enough. Like you don't even have to be like super nice. You just have to be nice enough, tolerant. Don't berate him. Steps to get a man. Have a pulse. Be nice. I mean, pulse is optional. I'm kidding. That was a joke! It's a joke! Can't make jokes anymore. Comedy's illegal! I don't know, man. This screams like rage bait to me. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Actually, you know what? We have looked at her before. I remember her profile picture. She's special. She really is. Miss Jessica Penn. Yeah. I saw this too. So someone replied to the post and said, older women who get ignored by men their age love a good divorce revenge fantasy. And then she quote tweets it and says, my last boyfriend was 25. I'm still not ready to date, but so far, the men who have hit on me at social events were 20, 23, 24, 27, 29, and 36. Probably some others also who I didn't think were cute. By the way, also another like picking thing. Do you see that? I'm 39, so what you're saying is a total joke. Are we serious right now, bro? This has got to be rage bait. I don't know. Maybe she's just really that stupid. I don't know. I can't tell. I was hit on by young guys at the club. So that means like hags who are mad at the world because they can't find a husband that want to sabotage other women from being happy don't exist. Like, this is so delusional. It's insane, bro. Oh my god. All the hags that are complaining about not being able to find a man, they're just like wrong. Also, hold on, pause. By the way, this kind of like skipped over my fucking head. I'm 39? What? I'm not ready to date? 39, not ready to date, but you're also 39. What the fuck am I reading? Listen, I'm not here to hag shame, okay? Like, but if you're not ready to date at 39, I think that's a little bit concerning. I'm sorry. That's a little bit fucked up. Don't eggs dry up at 40? I don't know how it works exactly. I don't know what the cutoff is. I know that at a certain point, that's like a geriatric pregnancy or something, right? Yeah. You picked a 25-year-old 6, what? As a boyfriend, because the 35 plus, which are 6 and above, they probably would only take you as the plan B for ons. Settled mature guys, which are single, look for younger women, same as handsome guys. You are at the sale aisle. You think my brilliant, handsome 6'5" was a 6? Based on what? Who the fuck's gonna tell her why he's her ex now? I'm starting to understand. I don't know. How the fuck do you know their ages and how many? Where do you store that info? I asked them. No, my friend asked it because she thinks I need to stop dating guys so much younger. It's coming and all that will change soon. Chat, this is a hitting the wall joke. Nice little AI meme. A little brick wall. She's coming at it full force. I don't know. It's coming. TikTok, woman. Kitty, I am talking about women. Stop. Oh my god, did you hear that? That was so loud. Not ready to date at 39! I didn't even catch that until I read it again, dude. That's crazy. Laughs in antral follicle count. What's antral follicle? That's some science nerd shit. It's already over. There's no point in threading. They asked Grok, can a 40-year-old woman join a convent? If so, how? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. That's funny. That's brutal. I mean, he's not saying like, oh, you're dried up hag. He's telling her like you should be a nun or something. Is that the place you think it is? Younger men aren't choosing you by choice. They're choosing you because you're the only option, since women their age prefer older men. Conversely, you can't get men your own age since they prefer younger women. You're now target practice for the young dudes. Remember to feed the cats. I'm gonna say it. I think there's probably some really like hot dynamic like with how some guys will chase after MILFs, but they don't want to settle down with them. They use them as like target practice. Yeah, like they want to hunt the MILFs, but they don't want to settle down with them probably. Yeah, like your little practice thing. They get like excited about that. I'm sure there's probably like some kink about that. MILF equals training dummy. Stop it! Catch and release! I found that old middle-aged men's biggest fantasy is hoping that the women that left them will remain alone and miserable. It's why they hate women their own age. They're who wrecked them. These old men are bitter and angry that dating is hard for them. I disagree. I think when you hit around about 40, you hit your stride in making money. First of all, okay, hold on. I'm gonna look this up. When do men have trouble conceiving or something? Like, I don't know how to phrase it. Like, men typically experience increased trouble conceiving as they age after 45, but they can still conceive. What about compared to women? Yeah, so sperm quality, motility, volume after 40 to 45, maintain longer though. By age 45, face increased risk of miscarriage, genetic abnormalities. So overall, the average is higher for women for sure, 100%. Yeah. Do we not have any more snoozes? Oh, we have one more snooze. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. I don't know why people fight nature so much. Yeah. We don't have a hard wall. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like giving birth and like pregnancy is like a super serious thing. Men just kind of have to, you know, nut in a woman and then you're good. Like, you're not having to go through like biological changes. You're not having to like blow up and your hips don't change and your stomach doesn't get like fucking pushed aside from the baby. Like, that's why geriatric pregnancies are very, like, they're very serious. Like, you could die. It sucks. No, I don't want this woman to get hurt because she's like, I'm gonna have a baby at 45. It's like, lady, you're already pushing it at 39. Jeez. Yeah, it sucks. Now, let me look at some quote tweets too. That sounds like fun. Quote tweet. 39. not ready to date. That's the first one I see. Oh man, guys, no, you don't get it. You don't get it, chat. The pointing at the clock meme doesn't even make sense here. This makes sense with like Valkyrie and Pokemon because they're like, I think they're like 30 or something, right? This doesn't even make sense. You're using it wrong. This is the incorrect meme. This meme implies you're getting old. Like you're hitting 30, you're getting older. Like you are an older woman. And then the time is ticking, right? That chick that he's quote tweeting is 39. She's not getting old. She is old by biological standards. The timer has already expired. It's going. You're already considered a high-risk pregnancy by 35 as a woman. Like you're probably not gonna, you know, pass away or get hurt, but like it's a risk, yeah. I think it's 35 or 36. 39, you're fucking pushing it. Most of your eggs are probably already gone. When you get to the later stages, from what I understand, you start getting dud eggs. Like the eggs that have been up in there for a while. Your fertility is very low. And your chance of pregnancy is probably in the single digits. And not only is your chance low, but should you become pregnant at all, the chance you're able to like successfully have the baby is also severely diminished. And that doesn't even bring up the risk to your actual life, which is much higher. Like trying to have a baby at 39 and above is like way higher chance to actually kill you when you're, as opposed to when you're younger. That's just how biology works. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Geriatric pregnancy is actually dangerous for women. Yeah, my parents were a little bit scared. Yeah, my mom was a little bit up there. 40s premenopause, menopausal hormones start kicking in, 9% are geriatric. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, when you're hitting 35, 36, you're already pushing it. Go to a doctor. Literally, ask any doctor. I'm obviously not a doctor, but I've talked to people who have been trying to get pregnant, right? Just like women in passing, because they like talking about that shit for whatever reason. My mom was 41 when she had me. Yeah, and she probably was a little bit scared. Jesus Christ, don't call her a pedophile. Jesus, man. Relax. Holy shit! Holy flaggeroni! Look, I disagree with her too, but don't call her a predator. That's fucked up. Jesus, man. Anything funny? Any funny ones? 39, not ready to date. Perpetual children? Ah. I guess that's the only one, huh? What is this? I'm in my 20s and sleep with all the women in New York City. Most men who can will sleep with other older women because you're easier and give it your all in bed. It's a fun hobby. Being hit on is not an indication of your ability to date a man, as most men will bang anything. Dude, this guy's a real one. Holy shit. Hobby? I mean, I don't know. Men have a way higher sex drive than women, like, at that point. Yeah, I think women gotta go brazy at like 25, probably. Yeah. It's strictly bait. I don't think it's bait. We've talked about her before. Yeah, I don't think it's bait. At the end of the day, this was funny. I think she's completely in the wrong. I think she's a dummy. Whether or not it's rage bait is questionable. I don't think she posts dumb stuff for the love of the game. I think she's just dumb.